I'm Gen Cam, and this is Gen Cam Plays Board Games. Today we're going to be playing Star Trek Super-Skill Pinball. Couple things before we get started is one, I am so sorry that there's no face cam today. Just hands. That is because I am in the process of upgrading my face cam, and yeah, I just couldn't take it anymore. It was just, it's way too grainy, and yeah, we're changing that over the next couple days. I just have to do a little work on the computer so that it has a USB slot that I don't currently have available. So hopefully by the videos that come out next week, that will be taken care of. The second thing is I want to give out a shout out to one of my friends, you know who you are, because this video is 100% inspired by the fact that he convinced me to play pinball very recently, and I hadn't played pinball in a very long time. I have not played pinball since the late 1900s, and yes, that is what the young kids call it. I call it high school. But there's nothing like feeling old than having an entire generation of people refer to your high school years as the late 1900s. Last but not least, I do want to say the reason why I am playing on Starfleet Academy board is because no matter what version of Super-Skill Pinball you own or decide to purchase, this board is going to be the same. It'll just be different theming. So if you get the Christmas one, you will have a board that works exactly the same thing. It just won't be called Kobayashi Maru, because that's not very Christmassy, now is it? All these boards are double-sided. So like this one is the Trouble with Tribbles, which is obviously from the original show. If you tend to roll a lot of doubles, this board might not be for you. I might have a video of that one. I can't remember. I did do a live stream of Super-Skill Pinball at one point, maybe last summer. And if it is here on YouTube, I will put it at the end screen at the end. But it was a live stream from my Twitch channel. And if you do enjoy watching Twitch streams, you can also find me there. I do have a link to my Twitch channel in the description below. So with that out of the way, how about we play some pinball? If you've ever played pinball, you understand how this works. The ball's gonna start up here and it's gonna move its way down. There's gonna be a couple things that are different, so I am not going to fully describe pinball today, but we'll describe as we go, because as always, I hope that my videos will give you an idea of how the game plays. There might also be some rules mistakes. If there are and you find them, let me know in the comments below with a timestamp, and I'll make sure I put them in the Klingon subtitles. So fitting, Klingons! Okay, anyway, moving on. So the first thing we're gonna do is I already marked it's our round one. We are going to roll. We have a 2 and a 5. So we are going to pick which number we want to use and mark off a square. I say that we use the 5, not for any particular reason, but our ball's already kind of here. So we're gonna use that, and that is the end of our first turn. So we are going to roll for our second turn. Ooh, a 6 and a 6, so not much to decide there. So we are going to move our ball down to that bumper, and these bumpers, every time you hit them, give you a point. So let's roll for our next turn. A 3 and 1. That is super lucky. So because it's a 1, we can move, because we could follow the bumpers around. So we can move here to this bumper and we'll get another point. And it's a 1 and a 3. So we're just gonna keep riding this here. Let's go here. That's another point. Next turn is we're gonna have to drop down. So we have a 3 and that was a 1. Okay, so now we're gonna come down here, and you can go further if you want, but I'm not sure why you'd want to do that. So I think we're gonna come over here to engineering, and we're gonna fill in this box. That's gonna give us another point. And we can roll for our next turn, a 5 and a 1. Okay, I think we're going to take the 5 to move it down to that flipper. Actually, on second thought, we are going to take the 1 to go to the yellow flipper. Okay, so our ball's still in play. So we will roll. It is a 2 and a 6. That is awesome. We are going to go all the way back up here. We're going to get that 2. And now we can roll 2 and 3. So let's come down to the 2 here. We will get a point. We are up to 5. That's exciting. And, oh yes, 3 and 4. Perfect. We're going to take the 4. That's another point. We're just going to hit those bumpers. And 3 and a 3. So we're going to come back. We're going to come down. And let's go to engineering again. And that's another point. You can get a lot of points this game. Like the multipliers down here is like up to 500. And a 1 and a 3. Oh, okay. Oh man. Okay, let's come back down to this yellow flipper again using the 3. And I have a plan. I'm not sure it's going to work out. A 3 and a 4, it is going to work out. Okay, awesome. So we are going to come up here again. We are going to mark our last one. So when you fill in all the 3 of them, you get a skill shot. I am going to take a skill shot of 1. And what that means is instead of using the dice, we can use our skill shot instead. And then we clear this area. Okay, and let's see what we get next. We get 5 and 2. Let's take the 5. Oh no, I just threw my eraser. And so that's going to give us a point, and we can roll for our next turn. A 5 and a 2. Oh, yeah, we are doing well on the bumpers today. It's too bad we don't, there's a bumper bonus where you can get like more points for them. Unfortunately, we don't have that bonus yet. So we'll get 1 point and 2 and a 5. So we're going to move down. Let's continue in engineering. Okay, so let's fill in this one for engineering. We'll get our points. We're up to 10. And let's roll again. Oh, it's a 1 and a 1. Oh, shoot. I think we're going to have to nudge because we've already filled in this one. This one, per filled red flipper. So we wouldn't even get any points because we haven't filled any red. Oh, bummer. And of course, I picked 1 as the skill shot. I really don't want to lose our ball yet. Okay, so I think we're going to try to go for the 2. So that is a difference of 1. So what this is like symbolizing is when the ball is coming, you could sometimes just like, you know, try to move the table just enough to make the ball go where you want. I don't think I ever did that. I'm always worried about tilting. So tilting is if you hit it too hard, then everything locks up and you lose your ball. So there is a mechanic for that. So we're going to put the difference between what we rolled, which is a 1, and what we want, which is the 2. We put the nudge there. We're going to mark that we nudged once because you can only do it 3 times per game. I'm going to mark this 2. We're going to get 2 points. So now what happens is if we tilt is going to be determined on what we roll this turn. So how it would work is when you roll, it has to be a number equal to or higher than what the nudge was. So since it's a 1, we're not going to tilt. But say we the difference was 3 and we rolled a 2, then we would tilt and lose our ball and it would be the end of the round. But luckily, since it's only a 1, we are not in danger. So let's go ahead. We got a 3 and a 1. Ooh, that's exactly what I wanted. So the reason why I did the skill shot here is I want to try to go up the Kobayashi Maru, and you have to go in sequential order. So it's starting with the 1. So I didn't want to get down here and then not have a 1, but we have a 1, so we're going to mark that one off. So we are now up here. Unfortunately, though, that does not bring us all the way back up there. So we're going to have to come right back down, and 6 and a 3. So sounds like we're going to science, and let's use that 3. We'll get another point and roll for our next turn, a 4 and a 2. Let's go ahead and move down to our red bumper. We'll mark off that 4. Oh, and I didn't clear our nudge. It only counts for your next turn. Okay, and 3 and a 3. Oh man, do we nudge again and try to get that too? The reason why I'm super going hard, trying to get hard on that Kobayashi Maru is if you hit the top, it's 50 points. But you need a 7, which obviously can't roll a 7. But there's a bonus in engineering that you can use, which will fill the next 2 Kobayashi Maru, or you can obviously nudge. I don't want to use my nudges for that though. So let's go up here to this bumper. That is going, we're going to use it. That 3 will get 1 point. Okay, so on to the next round. 4 and a 1. That's awesome. We're going to go down here. We'll get our point. So that is the last for our engineering. You know what though? You know what? I think we're actually going to use the 1 because we're getting kind of full here and I don't want to use, if we use bonuses now, they last to the end of the round and we already have a lot of things full. So let's use the 1 instead. We'll go there. We still got that point, which I think I gave to us. I think I did. Okay. If I didn't, it's only a point. Okay, so we will roll again. And it's a 3 and a 1. And, oh, thank goodness. Okay, so we still have the 3 here. So we're in red again. And we're hoping for a 2. And we didn't get it. We got a 5 and a 4. So let's take the 4 on that bumper. Get our points. And we'll roll again. Oops, we'll move our ball, of course. Can't forget that part. 6 and 4. Yeah, so we're going to take that 6. We will mark that. And hopefully we get a 1. Even if we don't get a 1, we can use our skill point. Once you fill all these up, like all 12, then you can erase them and we'll have those again, access to them again. So 3 and a 6. I am going to use that skill point to come up here. That's going to fill our last one because a 1 is not useful. It's not super useful to me. I mean, I could use it to go here, which would be 4 points. Oh, maybe I should do that. Maybe I should save it. Actually, yeah, you know what? I take it back. We are going to save it. And I am actually just going to come down here because I had a 6. That used the last one here. That way we have the 1 still, so we can use the 1 to come down here, and now it's going to be worth 6 points, and that's when we'd start the new round. Okay, I could have gone here, but yeah, we're getting towards the end of the round. A 1 and a 4. Let's just head here. We'll use this 4. That's going to fill everything up, so we'll get a bonus. First, we'll get our point for that, and we're going to use this one. This is an infinite that you can use. You can use this one multiple times. So this is worth 3 points. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, and we will erase all of these. We can roll for our next turn, and it is a 5 and a 2. We will take the 5, which is 2 points. And now we're on the yellow flipper, which is not bad because now we can go here, here. And we got a 3 and a 2. So let's move up here. We'll use the 2. We can roll for our next turn. And 5 and a 6. Okay, awesome. Okay, so here's our 5. We'll get our point there. Oh man, I'm so tempted. I mean, hopefully we just roll on 1. I don't want to use it for here because I want to be able to get those bonuses before we lose them. So, man, we didn't get it. We're gonna lose our ball really soon. Let's actually drop down here to the 4. So it's the last one for our yellow flipper. And hopefully we don't roll a 1 or a 2 this time. Actually, if we roll a 1, we're fine here. Anything but a 2. Anything but a 2. Or 2 2s, I should say. So we have a 4 and a 5. So let's move back up here. That's the 4. And come on, 1. Come on, 1. It's a 4 and a 5 again. Yikes. All right, so we are going to fall down to, let's fall down to this one here. That's the 5, so we'll get the 1 point for that. And then I'm just going to take the 2 points because, again, these are just to the end of the round. And we're getting pretty full up. So this side is only 2 since there's only 2 of these, what are they called? Drop something. Drop targets. That's what they're called. All right, so we will erase these. For the record, I might not be playing this optimally. I have not played it in probably about a year. And if there's anything I learned last week is that I am not good at pinball in general. Oh, it was really bad. All right, so let's roll for, this is gonna be our last one, but we do have the 1, so if we don't get this 6, okay, we got a 1 anyway, so we can save our 1. That's super cool. So we are gonna come down here, and this is worth 2 per red flipper box, so that is gonna be worth 6 points. Okay, so we have lost our ball because it's gonna come down here, which is the end of the round. So our ball goes back to the top. We will clear all of these dotted lined areas, but everything else stays. And we mark round 2. Of course, with round 2, we're starting with a lot fewer options. All right, so let's go ahead and roll. It is going to be a 5 and a 5. That's perfect. We'll take that one and let's get the skill shot for the 2 since that's the next one we need on Kobayashi Maru. And we'll clear this area. And now we can roll for our next one. Unless it's a 1, I'm going to use that skill shot. And it is a 6 and a 3. So we're going to use our 1 skill shot. And we'll get a point for going to that bumper. And that was the last one we needed for the 12. So we'll clear all of these. Okay, and let's see what we have next. Oh, there's that 1. Okay, that's fine because we have the 3. So we can go to that bumper, get another point. We'll roll. It's a 1 and a 2. Oh my gosh, why are they coming now? Okay, let's come down here. Let's use it here in science. Get another point. And 6 or a 6. Well, shucks, folks. Okay, that's fine. Red flipper. 3 and a 3. What? Why am I rolling so many doubles? This is why I don't do trouble with triples. Well, this is why we got the second skill shot. So we'll go up there. That is now worth 1 point. It does, like up here it's 20 points, but yeah, I want to get to that 50. Okay. There's the 2. Okay, so I think we're gonna use our 6 here, get another point, and let's roll 4 and a 5 down here. Let's come down to this red flipper again, and oh my god. Okay, let's nudge for the 3 because it's only 1 difference. And we know we can't tilt. But we only have 1 nudge left, so I should probably be being a little bit more careful. It's a 5 and a 5, so we did not tilt. And we will go down to engineering, get another point. 3 and a 3, wow. All right, let's go to our yellow flipper. And so we can go back up to the top. I don't like hanging out down here. 5 and 6 will bring us back up here. We could go here if we wanted, but let's try for that skill shot. 2 and a 4. Okay, here's a 2. Get another point. 3, yes. Bumpers. 4 and a 5. Stick around in the bumpers a little bit longer. Ooh, you know what? No, we're not. No, we're not. No, we're not. We're not. Forget that mess. We are coming down here. We are going to use up our last one here. Get a point for that. And then this time we are going to use multiball. So with multiball, it is times 2 points. Okay, here is our second ball. Yeah, so every point we get while we have our multi-ball active, we get double the amount of points. So hopefully this goes well because we only have 2 chances to have multi-ball. And we have a 5 and a 1. So our ball down here is going to use our 1. Go down this flipper, and then this one will use the 5 and hit the bumper, which is now 2 points. So there's one thing that you could do that's like really cool is this one is a bumper times 3. If you have multi-ball and that one active, then every bumper is worth 6 points. Like that's wild. Okay, so you're there, and 6 and a 1. We'll keep you up here going to the 1, so 2 points. And fortunately, we used that one, so I guess you're coming to the bumpers as well. So you'll get this one, which is 2 points. Oh no, did I give myself the points for that one? Oh my god, just like real life, multi-ball is just hard to keep track of. I don't know if I gave myself the points for it. Oh well. Okay, so I'm gonna roll. And 4 and 6. So you can stay up here and you're going to come down to science. Oops, I marked the wrong one on this one. I marked the 3, not the 4. That is that one. Oh, wait. And we rolled a 4 and a 6. Oh, wow. 6 here. 1, 2, the 4. Oh, our yellow flipper is done. And except for the 5. 3 and a 3. Oh. All right, well, you will come up here, get that one, and we are done with our bumpers. Let's have you come down to here. That is worth 2 points. It's getting a little dangerous for that ball. 2 and a 1. Okay, this one will come down here. That's 2 points. And you will come down here. That's going to be worth now 4 points. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh gosh. All right, 5 and 3. Ooh, still in bumpers. Love that. Oh, shoot. I'm not tilting. I'm not nudging again to get to that 4. I guess you're coming up to the bumper here for the 5, which means you will definitely fall, but hopefully we can get that too. But that's 2 points. 2. Shut up. Okay, so you're going to go first. That's 2 points. We're going to resolve this. So you're here. You're here. Now you can use the 5 to go here. 2 points. We are still alive in the bumpers. 2 and 6. You cannot. So you'll come here to that 2. Still 2 more points. The 6 is going to. Oh no. Okay, wait. If we do that, yeah, I think we have to. So yeah, that 2, that is going to be the end of our multi-ball. So it's going to come down here, use that 6, but it's 2 times 6, so we'll get the 12 points before we lose the ball. So actually, I guess it's not too bad. But we do still have 1 hanging on. We just won't get all those double points, but we did pretty well. That was not bad. Oh, just kidding. Oh, shucks. Unless I nudge, there is nothing we can do. That is the end of the round. Okay, so we are on to round 3. It's going to be our last round. Ooh, this is definitely not a high scoring game. Oh, I did really well at this before when I played. It was for the L&J Solo Challenge over on Ruel Gaviola's Discord channel. And I think I did really well. I would not be beating anybody with this score. At least not the way it's looking so far. But we have a 6 and a 3. So let's come down here to that 3. 5 and 3. Okay, so cool. We can use bumper to go here. Oops, I forgot to mark that bumper. So we got those. Ooh, a 2 and a 1. Heck yeah. Uh, 2 and a 6. I think we're going to come down here and do this one. I am not feeling very great that we're going to get hot, super high on that Kobayashi Maru. So at least maybe we can get the next 2, which would be 7 points. And maybe we can walk out and get that 6 and maybe nudge for the 7. I don't know. Actually, even if we fill in those 2, we'll see. I'd be willing to tilt for 50 points if we're getting towards the end anyway. So let's go ahead and use the 2 here. That's 2 points. 2 and 4. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Okay, that's the 4. That's 2 points. 1, 2. Oh my God, could you imagine if you had, I think I did it once. I think I actually had multi-ball and I hit the 50. So it was worth 100 points. I do think I did that once. That was, I think I worked so hard to get it too. Oh, okay, 1 and 6. We'll come down here, take our 1 point there. 5 and 5. Okay, I have to try for it. I have to try for it. Here is the 5, and hopefully we can roll a 5 again. Because if I can get there, then all I need to do is get there, and we fulfilled Kobayashi Maru. Oh, I'm nervous. This is our last round. 2 and a 1. Not worth tilting. All right, so we are gonna bounce up here to the bumper. And let's use the 2. You know what though? If we can get up here, can maybe skill shot a 5. Okay, I'm thinking too far ahead. I'm almost forgetting to give myself points. Gen Cam hard mode. All right. 2 and a 5. There's my 5. I feel like it's always like right after. Oh shoot. That's a 4. That's a 3 and a 4. Okay, we are coming down here. Why do I feel like I already used this? But I think I went over there instead. Okay, so we'll go here. That's 2 points. Yeah, because I didn't go up there because that was a 1 or a 2. Oh my God. Oh my gosh. We have a 1 and a 6. So that's perfect. We got that. Now we will take the skill shot of 5, which is kind of terrifying. Maybe we don't, because a 5 can't save us. Oh man, I have to think about this. I think we take a 4. I think we take the 4 because if nothing else, the 4 can bump us up. But a 4 can also save us from losing the ball. We can hit here. Obviously, we can still hit here. We can still hit here. Yeah, I think a 4 is going to be a better option for us. But let's clear these. It's not the next spot in Kobayashi Maru, but it might save our ball for another time. 2 and 2. Well, we don't have any more spots there, so we can't do that. And I think we're just dropping down here. Oh, this is getting close to the end. 3 and a 5. Oh man, if we had flipper pass enabled, you can use the flipper for either side. But we do not. So we're going to go up here and let's use the 3. 4 and a 1. Let's go to the 1, which is the last one there. But we have a better chance of getting to that than we would getting, 1. So it's 5 and a 3. That's the last 3 for this bumper. A 1 and a 4, can't do that, but here we go. Here we go. Here's our 4, and we'll get 1 point there. We are going to unlock Kobayashi Maru on next 2 targets. 1, 2. That's kind of nerve-wracking because I would have to, I mean, yeah, it's so close to the end of the game. I will pretty much tilt it. But that right there was worth another 25 points. All right, so we are now at 124. Clear off our engineering targets. And we still have this 4 that we can use to save us, which we can only save us there. I wonder if I can get a skill shot 6 and then nudge to the 7. I think that makes sense. We have 3 and 4, perfect. We could still go, oh, we're gonna use the 3. We're gonna use the 3 because 1, we can save ourselves on the 4 there. And oh, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. This is kind of, oh, it's a 1 and a 1. So here's the thing. I have no, other than going to this bumper, or this flipper, there is nothing I can do. Now, what if we use our skill shot 4 and nudge to 7? It'd be a difference of 3. We probably tilt. I think that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna use our 4. I mean, but I could just use the 4 to come up here, but then we don't have anything to save us. We're gonna use a 4 to get to 7. That's a 3. So as long as we roll a 3 or higher, we won't tilt. But before that, we have now finished Kobayashi Maru. That is 50 points. So we are up to 174. I don't even know if that's good. I really don't know. Okay, but we have no skill shots left. Our red flipper is almost full. Our yellow flipper is almost full. 4 and a 5. Let's go to science. Get here, that's a point. We can unlock a bonus. Let's do bumpers times 3. And let's hope that wasn't a bad idea and not, we should have maybe gone there. I don't know. 2 and a 6. It was possibly not a bad idea. Possibly not a bad idea. That is a 6 here. That's the last red flipper. And let's go 2 and 4. Okay, that wasn't a horrible idea because we have a 4 left on the bumper. It is now worth, what did I say, 3? Four and 5. Our 5s are full. I think we're gonna take the 4. I think we're just gonna drop down. So that way we can hopefully come back up here as long as we don't get a 3 or a 4. Okay, got a 2. So we can pop back up here. And this time we want a 4. We didn't get it. Oh no, it's the 5 again. And I've already used all of our nudges, so nothing we can do about that. So we are going to come down. Let's go to the yellow. That is going to be 1 point currently. Oh, the only thing to save us is a 1. We've used everything else, so we either want a 1 or a 6, so at least we can get the points. This is the final roll, and that is it. Bye-bye. So in the end, we scored 179 points. Definitely not the highest I've ever scored, probably not even close, but one of the cool things that they have in the game is that you can keep track, just like it has a leaderboard. So if you wanted to, you'd put your initials, your score for each of the different boards, and then there's also achievements like complete Kobayashi Maru, complete it during multiball, 12 bumper boxes without leaving the zone, complete Kobayashi Maru twice in the same game. Well, my fault. I should have. I did not clear Kobayashi Maru, so Maybe there would have been different options. I think I was just excited to complete it, but you can complete it more than once. But that is the general idea of how you play Star Trek Super Skill Pinball, or really any of the Super Skill Pinballs from Whiz Kids. They have several different ones. There's like carnival one, there's a holiday one, there's this one, I can't remember what the other one is. I think it's kind of more of like a generic one, but definitely check them out. I feel like the holiday one was sold out last year during the holidays. So if holiday ones are your thing, make sure you get ahead of that. But thanks so much for hanging out with me. Till next time, bye bye.